Hey there, welcome to Mike's Workbench, where we don't know what we're doing, but we're getting things done and learning as we go. So I am back in the shop, but not for any blade making or smithing of any kind. I haven't been in here in weeks. It's a disaster. I had a number of things I needed to get done. I cranked those out. And so then we went to my son's up in Pennsylvania to be with him, my daughter-in-law, my grandkids. Had a great time. We were there for 9 days, got back, and then work was crazy all this week. This is a mess. I mean, there is dust everywhere. I just left as is. I didn't have time to do anything. So we're gonna start on cleanup. I'm gonna use that opportunity to rearrange some stuff. We're gonna break down this piece. I wanna finish off. I wanna get working with that press so bad, the Clark Iron Forge press. I've still got 2 Mr. Volcanoes to assemble. And then, like I said, I got a lot of reorg and things to do in here as best as I can. I still have, until we get the back area finished off where I can move some of the yard tools, we'll be stuck with that. But here's where we're at. So I'm going to be doing that, but then over this next week, as today I'm going to be out here just cleaning away until my wife, she has some stuff she wants me to go help with. But before that, I'll clean as much as I can. Like I said, do some rearranging. Then I have new projects. So I posted some pics, but just real quickly, I've been letting out my, she was laughing. He thinks he's an artist. So my inner art, this is a cutting pad that I've been using. I'll get to that in a sec. So, you know, I posted about this. This is printed. I found a pattern print, sized it properly, printed it. This is going to be my Uber cleaver I want to make. I want to forge that out, put that together, and that I want to electro etch. I have that battery charger we're going to use. So for that, this is my first vinyl piece. It's already been cut. I have some clear masking tape that's actually holding it together. I got to get some contact paper so that when we do the transfer, I'll put that over the top, peel the back, splat it on, then we'll peel back, and then we'll use the X-Acto tool and some tweezers to get that exact. This was a lot tougher than I thought, but happy with the results on that. For my next project after that, and actually I'm going to put this down because that paper, sorry to get off camera here, that paper came loose. I also have, I've got some 1095 steel, so I'm going to make, this is to size. There's a knife there. It's going to be 12 inches long by 1.5 high, as you can see. And I haven't decided yet on the beveling. I think I'm going to use zebra wood on this, and that should be fun to use some existing steel. The other piece, I've got a big hunk of 1075 back there I'm going to use. Unless I have time, I'd really like to use, I've got all that leaf spring, but I got to break that down first. The other biggest project and most important one, my son, I told him, let's design a knife. And so he gave me this crazy looking, you know, thing that was, it's a fantasy. It was a drawing, you know, artistic thing, not a real one. So we modified that, came up with this, that's to size as well. And that is going to be 16 and a half total. I thought it was going to be 17 and a half. It still might be. It has to be short enough, any of the big stuff like the cleaver or this, to fit in my even heat kiln. So that's key component of that. So we're going to go ahead and make that. That one I'm excited about. The blade is going to be blackened. I'm going to use bloodwood on that for the first time. Brass furniture, so it really ought to pop. And then I'm going to be making an etching for that as well, but it has to be small because he wanted to have something like that in the position, the SFM, St. Michael's, or SMF, St. Michael's Forge. So I was playing around with some stuff. The third pattern down I think will work. I'll be able to cut that by hand, and we'll use that permanent vinyl to make that and do an electro etching on that. I'm going to make a couple of these opposite side of the cleaver. I'll do the same as well, or maybe even up in the hand, I'm not sure, on that same side. But I'm only doing one side with the pattern for the Celtic scroll, but this, you know, maybe on the opposite side. So those are the 3 that I have that we're going to start work on. Here's that 1095 steel I said I had. I got a nice, nice bar, big chunk. This one ought to be fairly straightforward because 12 inches by 1.5 inches. So that was why I came up with that particular design that we're going to use, that second one. I also have the dagger I never finished. It's sitting over there, and I've got 2 scalpel knives in addition to the 2 that I did that I need to go ahead and provide. So that's something else we're going to do. I have somebody just literally stopped in front of my driveway, and I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Now it looks like they're pulling into my driveway. So that's it. Oh, it's my friend Randy. So I'm going to stop, and we'll continue in a bit. All right, so my friend Randy just pulled out. He picked up a used Audi sports car. I mean, it's pretty cool. And he's heading out to some place called Vicious Fishes. It's they have like a German car meetup or something. I don't have anything like that, but it was kind of cool. He stopped by. While he was here, though, we cranked up the press. So one of the things, I'm going to just bring this over like this. We'll do this the low budget way. There we go. So there is my Clark Iron Forge 25-ton press. I still need to take, just to keep things safe. I mean, this isn't going anywhere. Not really worried, but I am going to be wheeling it in and out, and I'm all about safety, and this cost me enough, so I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to use, this is some steel strap. I'm going to cut it. We're going to put one in the front. I've got these bolts and washers and lock washers. That way I can secure it down, make sure, it ain't going anywhere. I may even afterwards drill holes. But for now, that's what we're going to do. But I did crank it up, and I thought this was fun. So let's do it for the camera. So here it is. Let's take some of this off. I can redo my video, this little clip. After, remove some of this goodies, all this dirty, messy stuff. Get this off. There we go. Put that there. There we go. All right, so real quick, I just took this steel, plopped it in, not heated, and let's adjust our camera ever so slightly so we get there we go, get the whole thing. Oh. There we go. So this bad boy, let's crank it up. We'll do it quick. I'm gonna stop the video, start it, that way I have a clean clip to use. But there you can see there's the pump, the upper part. This table, by the way, I built it so that I need to paint and stuff on it now, but I put steel on top. It is built to hold up to 1,000 pounds, which this is not. The wheels that I got were special heavy duty ones, again for that. Both the top and the bottom underneath are reinforced with extra 2x4s going across and then bolted in as you go, right? So all that's solid. I wanted something that rock solid, right? I've got the, oh shoot, I forget the name of the board, but 1 inch total thickness here and on the bottom. This thing, it's solid. So let's go ahead. We're gonna just quick crank it up and squash a piece of steel. All right, you gotta love that, smushy. So yeah, I am super stoked with this. I have 3 sets of dies. We got the flat, I got the rounder, and I've got a hammer punch. So I'm good for quite a while with this. It's been sitting, got shipped and everything. I do need to oil these up, the dies. We got a little bit of spot surface rust, so I'm gonna quick, light sand those, grease them up just slightly, and we don't want to risk fire. But yeah, so this baby is ready to start getting to work, but I need to clean. So we're gonna finish out. That's my video for today. And yeah, that's my belly. My wife said we are losing weight starting this next week. So there we go. It's clean day, cleaning time. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. By the way, it's going to hit around 80 degrees here today. It is cloudy, so it's not too hot. You can see I'm in short sleeves and ready for the day. Have a great one. Take care.